What is going on, Governor? It's Chisgule here, and today we're going to rock out the road to Gallantry. I think this event seems to be really good if you're in a new kingdom. We'll see. We'll see. The way this event works is that there are now these haunted graves. You go scout them. You literally send your scouts, and they give you a quest. When you do the quest, you get candy and some other rewards. And when you get enough candies, you can summon a boss that drops some pretty cool stuff. So we've been running around and doing a bunch of that scouting already to find these haunted graves. I've got a couple tips for how you go about doing that. If you go to your map and you zoom out and you hit the explore view, it's going to show you where these haunted caves are. You can see here it's got kind of like a ghost symbol. That's what it looks like. And if I zoom way out, you can see I've already scouted some of these, but some of the ones that are in purple, like this one here, I've not yet scouted. So I can go in, I can send my scout, I can get that one. And if I accept the quest, I will have a limited amount of time to go and complete it. If I do not accept the quest, it will cool down that ghost shrine, that graveyard, and 30 minutes later it looks like I could scout it again to get a new quest. To give you an example of the sorts of quests that are popping up, I've got building power increase, training, certain types of units. That includes like the tier of unit, that includes the type of unit. And defeating barbarians seems to be the one that is the most appropriate for us. In fact, that's the only one that's really appropriate for us besides troop training. There's also research and building power increases. Overall, these truly are geared toward a newer player rather than a more advanced player. And unfortunately, for some of these ones that are related to increasing troop power, I've already got 20k expansions going right now, so I'm kind of wrecked. I've got to speed these up if, in fact, I want to try to participate in this. So we'll see how I want to handle that. Just to give you a sense of some of those rewards, we can go and you click the little scout icon next to it. You can tap into it, and it'll show you there what those rewards are. Increasing your building power by 15,000 for, I don't know, let's see. This is 6 pick one resource chests that are of the 150,000 food tier. That's pretty decent. 15,000 experience, 5 hours of speed ups. That's actually pretty good. This one is also training speed ups, which is really, really good. This is for increasing your building power, which is not so amazing. I can't do that at all, which is kind of weird. I wonder what happens if I accept this quest to increase my building power. Because, like, I can't actually do it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about that in a minute. I'll test that out. What I want to do instead is show you what it's like to complete a quest to battle barbarians 20 times. Oh, I've already done this one. I can come back in 17 minutes. So I need to find another one that will give me 20 barbs. I don't want to do 40 barbs. Here's what that would look like. Theoretically, if you're timing all of these, you should wait to do this when it would align with other events. So, for instance, you could time this with battling barbarians in the second day of Mighty Governor. You could time it with troop training in the first day of Mighty Governor, which would be sort of interesting, to be honest, to time that with this Mighty Governor first day. The only downside there is that you're going to do some of that training and speeding up without the general, or I guess it's the Duke. So, like, how good is it really? I don't know. I like that 10% extra speed from the Duke. I do like that. And it would take so long to do, like, all these individual shrines, all these individual graveyards. I don't know. These rewards are basically double for the 40 times barbs. It's basically double the rewards that you would get for defeating barbarians 20 times, except you only get 1 candy for the 20 barbs or for the 40 barbs. So I would rather just do 20 at a time and not burn through so many darn action point potions. It's worth mentioning that when it says defeat barbarians 40 times, if you sent 4 armies at 1 barbarian, you'd still get credit 4 times. So you can really send like a swarm of armies and plow through that pretty quickly, and I would recommend that. Everybody's running around killing barbs, and let's actually get in on this witch rally real quick. If we're fast enough, we could get in on this, which seems like a great choice. Here we go. Belisarius and, it doesn't matter, Minamoto, cavalry. Oh my gosh. Go, go, go. Sweet. We're in on the rally. We'll show you what some of those rally reports look like. If you do get the candies to summon the witch, here she is. She's got some interesting rewards showing gems, 8-hour speed up. Is that 8-hour speed up? It is. A gold star, pumpkins. I saw one person get a couple gold keys. We'll show some of these rally reports in just a second to show you what that looks like. You can attack it solo or you can rally it for your alliance members being able to participate. I'd recommend that you rally it. I'm getting the sense, by the way, that if you're an advanced player in this game, the recommended approach would be to probably just participate in the rallies and slowly work up the candies if you can, but otherwise to not go way out of your way for these candies. The reason you would go way out of your way for them on like a training day would be that, if you slow roll it, you can get a lot of goodies out of the deal. By slow roll, I mean you're not using those 20k extenders to do huge amounts of training during Mighty Governor, which is a thing we do. Um, so I guess for most players, it actually makes a ton of sense to be doing the troop training portion. And, if you're training troops every single day, I would recommend that before you collect your completed troops, that you get one of these quests and then, complete the troop training. And, you get like the rewards for free, which is also pretty good. All right, we ran around. We scouted for a while to try to find a building that would give us a kill 20 barbarians quest. It is a timed quest. You have a limited amount of time to run around and do it. We didn't find a kill 20 barbarian quest after scouting a whole bunch of these things. So instead, if you can believe it, let's see here, train siege units. Ugh, I get action point potions though. I don't know. Yeah, let's do it. The action point potions are worth it. The action point potions are totally worth it. So I'm going to hit accept. And I know this sounds crazy, but I'm going to speed up siege units. Don't try this at home. Don't don't do this at home. I have 9-day extenders still on all the other types of units. I do not recommend speeding up siege units, but just to show you what this looks like, we complete the training in the desired window of time. Boom. Now we can go in and, oh, well, we needed to do a little bit of training for Mighty Governor anyways. We can claim this. There we go. We could summon a witch if we wanted. We'll do that in just a second. Claim our Mighty Governor rewards. It looks like a couple other folks have been summoning witches. Let's see. A rally was canceled. Defeated the witch. Some witch rewards. 3-hour building speed up is kind of not amazing for us. So this outcome of like some amount of resources, I guess, was just okay. The next outcome looks fine. This next one with the 2 gold keys looks fine. I mean, most of these are just okay outcomes for us, I think. And that's because we're in a really good place already. We don't need the building speed ups. We don't need the research speed ups. We don't need the epic sculptures. I think that this is an event that, as an advanced player, I'm not going to go totally crazy on. Also, I just received an exclamation point. What was the exclamation point I just received? If we go into my favorites, I had one more rally report kick in. I did get a gold star, which was pretty cool. But overall, these rewards are like fine. I think this is great for doing things that you are already doing, or if you're in a young kingdom, it's just amazing. But otherwise, I'm probably not going to go out of my way on this. I'm going to save my AP for other stuff. I will, however, try this out, and I'm going to summon the witch. There it is. I could solo attack it, but I think I'm going to rally it so everybody can participate. We'll do a 5-minute rally. We'll make our Peacekeeper the primary for the reduced action point cost. There it is, and it doesn't matter who the secondary is. Sure. There we go. Boom. And we're going to send our other armies back closer to town so that we can use those to participate in rallies. And we'll be back to show you the rally hitting, which should be pretty fast. Okay, the last army is finally on its way in. Here we go. Now we'll get to give this a shot. I feel like, in general, this event would be more exciting if there were just tiers of rewards for building and training and researching, and those rewards went on sort of infinitely. Um, we need one more person to our city. What's going on here? Oh, there they are. Okay, this is the last one. This is the last one. Now our rally launches. Here we go. And the rally's away. It hits. We win. Oh, we got a couple rally rewards here. We got a gold key. The 3-hour training speed up is good. The building speed up's worthless. I mean, of all these outcomes, ours was good. The one for 0 empathy was terrible. The next one was not great. The next one was good. The next one was it was good. The next one's good. So I'd say it's like 50-50 to be good. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is a fine use of action points. That's a really good reward. 8-hour speed up, that turned out pretty good. That's way above average, though, for this particular grouping of rewards. I'm inclined to say that I'm going to spend action points, but not spend a ton of action point potions doing this. I think that's my game plan. Um, if they had, again, the rewards like tiered out, where it's like, boom, you get all these goodies for training, boom, you get all these goodies for all these other activities that they're rewarding, but you didn't have to run around the map scouting the different graveyards, which, like, I don't know. I mean, it's fine. It feels a little tedious, but again, maybe this is designed more for the early game player. Okay, so interesting insight. If your buildings are already maxed and your technology is already maxed, you can just instantly claim the rewards, which is actually pretty legit. So I can just claim this for buildings, and if I go in, let's see, I'll go to my report. We'll find one of these for increasing technical power. And we just hit accept. And then we go over here. We can just claim it. Okay, that's pretty good. And then we can go scout that in 30 minutes again. So you could get 50 of these done in a day. That's the maximum number of quests you can do in a day. Pretty easily if you actually have these maxed out. I feel much better about this now. If you have your tech maxed out, if you have your research maxed out, you just get these for free. So I guess I'll just be canceling all of these quests for training things like siege units. That way, all of the haunted graves near my city are refreshing every 30 minutes. And I'll run around and scout them and get my 50 and get a bunch of free goodies. Actually, this event's pretty cool. Okay, I feel better about this event. It's still a little tedious because you're just running around scouting, and I'm just going to sit there for like an hour or two scouting stuff. But I'll take free stuff. I'm given the option of getting free stuff now, and I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh my gosh. What do you think? What do you think of this event? I'd be curious for your thoughts. I'm going to run around and get my free stuff. I think you should run around and get your stuff too. Participate in the rallies with your action points, but I'm not going to go totally ham with those action points. Line it up with other events, and that's the way to get value. Worth mentioning that right now there is a recharge rewards event active. I expect a Halloween spending event to hit where there's a special bundle. We'll talk all about it. I'm kind of surprised to see that there's no emoji in here. Interesting, that's unusual, but the rewards are really good. So if you spend, this will be a good time to do it. We'll talk more about the recharge rewards when the new bundle hits, so you know exactly how to go and do that. You don't actually have to buy anything here for a couple of days in order to still max out every one of these chests, and again, we'll talk about that soon. Or you could check out my old videos where I talk about recharge rewards. I'll have a card up in the top for an old one. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe. It means a lot to me as a content creator. Run around, scout those haunted graves. If you got max tech or max research, max tech or max buildings, that's what I meant to say. You can get all those for free, and that is a zillion times better. In order to make your life easier, just cancel out of all the other ones that you aren't going to claim so they refresh, and your scouts aren't, stuck running really, really far to go and find haunted graves. Until next time, you have fun smashing the kingdom.